The air crackled with energy. Dr. Eleanor Reynolds, eyes blazing with determination, threw the final switch. She was about to embark on a journey through time. The time machine, a marvel of polished chrome and pulsating lights, hummed to life. With a deafening roar, Eleanor vanished into the annals of history. Eleanor gripped the armrests. Her heart pounded against her ribs. The world outside the time machine dissolved into a dizzying blur. It was a kaleidoscope of colors and light. Then, silence. Eleanor cautiously opened her eyes, unsure of what awaited her.
Eleanor found herself on a bustling street corner. Everything was in black and white, like an old film. The image flickered, and scratches danced across the scene. Jazz music, muffled and tinny, filled the air. Flappers in shimmering dresses and men in sharp suits strolled by, their faces frozen in time with exaggerated expressions. A title card appeared. The Big Apple, 1925. Eleanor felt a thrill course through her. She was witnessing the Roaring Twenties firsthand. But it was surreal. Everything felt like a staged performance. Were her actions preordained in this historical play?
Eleanor adjusted the dials on the time machine, her curiosity insatiable. She plunged into her next destination. The world exploded with color, albeit muted and earthy. She found herself in a bustling marketplace, surrounded by the sights and smells of the Middle Ages, rough-spun fabrics, the aroma of roasting meat, and the clang of a blacksmith's hammer filled her senses. People spoke in languages she didn't understand. Their faces, weathered by time and hardship, held a raw authenticity that was missing from the 1920s.
Section 4. The Wild West. The time machine lurched, throwing Eleanor against her seat. When she opened her eyes, she was in a dusty saloon. A lone piano player tinkled a melancholic tune in the corner. Card games were in progress, and whiskey flowed freely. The air was thick with tension, punctuated by the occasional glare or the sound of spurs clinking against boots. Eleanor watched as two cowboys faced off in the street, their hands hovering near their holsters. The scene unfolded in slow motion, the tension unbearable. She felt a strange sense of detachment, as if she were watching a classic Western film.
Section 5, year 2100. The world dissolved into a blinding flash of light. When Eleanor could see again, she found herself in a gleaming metropolis. Towering skyscrapers pierced the clouds. Flying vehicles zipped through the air, leaving trails of light. Giant holographic advertisements flickered across the sky, showcasing futuristic products. People interacted with holographic interfaces, their movements fluid and effortless. The technology was beyond anything Eleanor could have imagined. Yet, there was an unsettling sterility to this perfect world. People seemed detached, their emotions muted.
Section 6. Reflections of Time. Eleanor returned to her own time, forever changed. She had walked through history, experienced the vibrancy of the Roaring Twenties, the raw authenticity of the Middle Ages, the gritty reality of the Wild West, and the sterile perfection of the future. Each era had left its mark on her soul. Time travel, she realized, was more than just visiting different periods. It was about understanding the human experience across millennia. It was about seeing how society and technology shaped us, both for better and worse. As she looked at the time machine, no longer a symbol of adventure, but a reminder of her journey, she knew her perception of reality